What's up, guys? Good morning and welcome to the vlog. So for today I've got an exciting one I've been wanting to do for a long time now, and I apologize for not putting the video out sooner for those of you who care. Probably been about a couple weeks. Don't really have an excuse, to just I guess the lack of putting the video out because I haven't really been doing anything that's worth filming. But today I've got another install video coming at you, so without further ado, let's get the video started and I'll show you guys what we're getting into.
Wizard, what do you see as you twist the tiles beneath our feet? Do you see?
Some hints on my Instagram page. If you guys don't follow me, go ahead and follow me. I'll go ahead and put a link to my page right here. So what I have here today are the 2015 or 2015 and a half Chevy tow mirrors with the built-in lights. I chose to get the smoked lens. Now I know that with the 2014 the lights aren't pinned and a lot of the things aren't pinned. However, you will have the features that you had on your truck before, as long as you have them. Because this mirror does come heated, it does come with power adjustment. And it does come with the running cargo light in the front. Now what I'm going to have to do with the cargo light, I believe is this blue wire here, is all I'm going to do is I'm just going to splice it into the running LEDs inside the door of my truck for my switches and all that, so that it'll come on with everything else in the truck. And it should be that easy. So I'm going to go ahead and take this out and show you guys what it looks like. Here, I'm going to put this down so that I can properly take it out. There you go, it's a pretty nice piece. This glass already comes tinted from the factory because they don't have the auto dimming, but the glass is tinted, so I don't really care to begin with. Doesn't have power folding, but I don't really care about power folding to begin with, but they do extend. Not that I'll ever use them other than to pull my ghost trailer. Yeah, and those are the smoked lens. Those are going to be lighting up as well. That's what I'm going to be splicing into the door harness. So without further ado, let's get the install going. Now I'm going to start with the passenger side door because, sorry about that truck. From what I can see, there's probably less wiring here, so it'll be less figuring out as far as where my power source is. I have a test light to try that out anyways, so I'm going to go ahead and start taking this apart, and we're going to go from there. And also, I've never done this before, so yeah, I'm going to be learning as well as you guys. Okay, so first things first, we're going to go ahead and take off this little cap here, and also this plastic piece right here. Let's just stick a little Let's take a little flat screwdriver, put it in that little hole, and this cover comes off and exposes two bolts. I think they're 7mm, but yeah, we're gonna go ahead and now I'm gonna go ahead and remove this piece here. As far as I know, you just grab under here and start pulling away. It's going to sound like it wants to break, but it's not going to break. And comes off just like that. And as you can see, some of the clips might stay in there. Just pull them out and put them back in here. But yeah, this little piece comes out here. And I believe you have to take out that little bolt in there, which is also 7mm. Now that I've gotten these two bolts out, that one in here, and there's another two down here, and yes, I did confirm that they were 7mm bolts, I'm going to start pulling my door panel off. As you can see, it's already a little bit loose. There's clips up here, kind of like the clips in here, so those might give you a little bit of resistance. And also, don't worry about pulling your whatever your lock and unlock switch, because it's connected down here just by like a little kind of pinch clamp, I'm going to call it. It's not the name, but I'm going to call it a pinch clamp. And it'll just hang down. You can always just clip it back into place afterwards. Also, before I forget, I forgot myself. I think there's one or two bolts behind this little thing here too. So again, there's a little slot right here. Put your screwdriver in, pop that panel off, and take those out. Okay, so don't be afraid. It does take a little bit of I guess manhandling or pulling pretty hard. I started down here. I suggest you do the same. Kind of worked my way up both sides. It all comes apart pretty easy. I want to show you that little, I guess, pinch clip that I was talking about. See, pull the handle down. These should all stay in place. These little clips here, if they come out, don't be worried. Just put them back in. But like I said, see, there's this little thing right here. This came out, but you just push it back in, and yeah. Okay, now as far, sorry, the video is going to be a little shaky. As far as this little clip right here, this is your door mechanism to open your door. All you want to do is just push. Yeah. Push on your tab, and it just slides out just like that. And then you have your door harness right over here. You're just going to unclip that. Okay, I didn't show you guys actually taking this off, but to release this lever here, you push this little red pin down. And before swinging this latch this way, you push down on this, and this little latch swings open. This is what it looks like with the door off. This is your door harness. That's the harness going up to your mirror. So we're going to be popping all this off. Again, it's just pull. It's all going to come apart, and we're going to expose the bolts on the other side. This is what I was talking about with the pins where the mirrors, I guess, hook up. The new tow mirrors have a fourth lug, I guess, which is going to be right here. But the factory already kind of puts like I got an indent right there, so I'm just going to drill that out to put my 4 bolts in. But first, I'm going to go ahead and take this off and replace it with the new mirror and feed out the harness. These are 10 mil. I'm going to use a deep socket just because, whatever, I feel like using a deep socket. I'm going to take these off, and the whole mirror should pull out along with the harness. The mirror will not just pop out with the bolts being out. You actually got to pull it out because I believe there's some clips here. So I'm just going to grab onto the mirror, and yeah, just start. Actually, you know what? I'm going to feed that through a little bit before I do this, because this will probably be a little stubborn. And yeah, let's go ahead and do this. I'm going to go put this right here. There we go. That's what it looks like there. See where your 3 holes are, and they kind of have the divot, I guess, already cut out because they use the same doors on the HD trucks. So the hole's going to be somewhere around there, but I'm going to go ahead and line up the tow mirror, and we're going to see exactly where to drill. Now, as you can see, comparing the stock mirrors to the tow mirrors, your visibility is going to be quite a bit better with these because you have your, I guess, convex mirror down here to see down by your tire and the rear of your truck. And then you have your regular mirror here just to see out a bit further. And you have a larger space here, so you're able to see a lot more when you're towing your ghost trailer. And also you have these LEDs, but I don't think I'm going to hook those up just yet because it's a little more wiring than I feel like doing today, so maybe at a later date. But as you can see here, we've got the 4 bolt patterns here, so this is the extra one you're going to have to drill if you have these mirrors. And there is a significant weight difference between the two. These are quite a bit heavier, so I don't know if I would rely on just the 3. You might be okay. However, I'm going to go ahead and do it anyway just because the bolt is there, and I've got the time and the tools to do it. So I'm going to go ahead and drill that hole, and we're going to line this up first, but obviously. Okay, so I'm going to grab my bit. As far as I know, it is a 1/4 inch hole I'm going to need to drill. So I'm going to start with that. First I'm going to drill a little pilot hole just to give myself, you know, so your bit doesn't start wandering all over the place and your hole ends up crooked. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to show you guys where I drilled the hole, and we're going to put the mirror in. So it was in fact the 1/4 inch hole that I needed right there. I just kind of put that there just to show you guys. And then you pull the grommet through. And yeah, that's what that looks like so far. So now it's going to be the wiring part. I think at first I'm just going to plug it in to see if the power adjustment works and the heating, and yeah, then I'm going to start wiring up the light, which I think is the blue wire here and the yellow wire there. Alright, so the moment of truth. We're going to see if the power adjustment still works. As you see, it works on that one. And it works. Excuse me for the music, but yeah, so the power adjust works. So if you guys go ahead and get mirrors like this, the features you already have on your truck will work on the mirrors. The only thing you're going to have to wire yourself are the extra features. Like for me, I have got the lights to wire up, but all I'm going to do is wire the cargo lights because that's all I really care about, just so they run at night. So we're going to We're going to go ahead and do that, and then yeah, we're going to go and do the other side, and then we're done. As a comparison of that to that. Well, from that to that. It's a hell of a lot better. Okay, so you guys saw that the power adjust still works and the heated still works. However, this little blue wire I have tie wrapped here was supposed to be the power for the running lights on the outside. However, when I plug it into this little yellow wire here, which should be the running lights for the inside of the door, it's somehow still not working. I'll figure that out at a later date. I'm just going to put the door all together. And then maybe I'll take it to go see somebody, see maybe why that's not working. If any of you guys know exactly why that's not working, maybe you guys could let me know. I put power to it, that same wire, for some reason it's not working. I tried the other light, or the other mirror as well, and that's still not working. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Maybe you guys can give me a hand as to why that's not working. Maybe I'm just not doing it right. As far as I know, that little yellow wire is the running lights for my door, the switches and all that stuff, so that should be working. But it's no problem to pop that door panel off afterwards and get that to work. So yeah, I'm just going to button everything up here. I'll show you guys what it looks like afterwards, and then yeah, that'll be the end of this video. So as far as putting the door panel back on, there's like a little seal right here. You just got to push this edge in all the way around. There's a little pop rivet there and a little pop rivet there. You just push those in and it goes all back nice together. The door was actually really easy to push into. You just push everything back in all the way around the door, and then you just kind of do the reverse of what you did to begin with. You put the bolts back in there, right here, and the two at the bottom, and then you just put your plastics back on and everything is there you go. Now you see them. I got both on. The install is really easy. I just trying to figure out the wires that were a little bit harder. So there you go. There's that's what that looks like. Turned out really nice. I like the way they look. Make the truck look a little bit more beefy. I promise though, I will get these lights working. If I haven't fixed it before I post another video, you guys go ahead and comment. Maybe there's a way I can get them working. So the only thing I was not able to figure out was, like I said, to get those the lights working. I don't know what was going on. I was putting power to the wires that were supposed to be controlling those running lights. Maybe I'm just doing something wrong. I'm going to go see my stepfather and see if we can't put some power to them another way and maybe get them working. I doubt that they would all be burnt out or all be not working. It doesn't seem like it would make sense. I could see maybe one, but not all of them. So I'm sure I'm just doing something wrong. But like I said, if you guys have any tips on maybe you saw that I did something wrong, let me know. But as far as I know, that's where you're supposed to run that little wire to get power, is just the lights that run in your door. That's where you get your 12 volt source of power. So that's it for this video. In the next one, I'm going to probably be showing you guys that the lights are working and shit like that. So just stay tuned for that, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you want to do this yourself, hopefully it was informative, and it was my first time doing it, and honestly it was really easy, so anybody could do that as far as taking the door off and just connecting a plug to your harness. So yeah, go ahead and do it if you had your doubts, because it's not that bad whatsoever. Anyways, you guys have a good day. Hope you enjoyed the video, and go ahead and smash that subscribe and that like button if you enjoyed what you see. Have a good day.